What's up, beautiful people? Today we are doing a shootout between Longmont and Loveland, Colorado, two towns in Colorado's beautiful Front Range. My name is Noah, your Northern Colorado guide, and today we have an exciting comparison video just for you. We're going to explore the unique features and attractions of two beautiful cities, Longmont and Loveland. Now, my cell number is going to pop up on the screen right here, and I suggest you use it. I get text messages, phone calls, and emails from people just like you looking to learn more about what life is like right here on the Front Range. Let's kick this city comparison off with the basics. Longmont and Loveland are both on the Front Range of the Rocky Mountains. They're both beautiful and offer you a great lifestyle. And when my wife and I were relocating here, we heavily considered both cities. And after living here and spending time in both cities, I can give you a real world comparison of exactly what life is like in both of these locations. Now, Longmont has a population of slightly over 100,000 people, and Loveland is coming in at right about 80,000 people. Now, after spending time in both cities, I really can't tell the difference between the population size. And of course, I'm talking about things like traffic, neighborhood comparisons, shopping, and dining options. And I really don't notice one city any busier than the other. And for the sake of keeping score, it's looking even so far, with both Loveland and Longmont having a similar population and receiving 1 point each. Now let's dive into the current real estate trends and cost of living statistics. The median sold price of a 3-bedroom home in Longmont came in at $560,000. And the median sold price for a 3-bedroom home in Loveland as of September 2023 came in at $470,000. Now, by looking at the numbers, you can see Loveland will get you more home for your money, or the same home will be cheaper in Loveland than in Longmont. And I'm gonna throw up some photos of homes right now so you guys can actually see the difference in the homes and kind of what you are going to get for the money in both of these amazing locations. Now, we can chalk up a clear win for Loveland in this category. So if we're keeping score, and we are, Loveland has 2 points and Longmont still has 1. Now, this is a great time to pause the video and shoot me a text, phone call, or email. My number is gonna pop up right here. And I am the one who answers all the text messages and emails from people just like you looking to learn more about what life is like right here in Northern Colorado. And if you want a behind the scenes look, hop on over and follow me on Instagram, where I'm thereal.estate.hippie. I sincerely look forward to connecting with all of you soon. But let's move on and talk about the cost of living. According to livingcosts.org, the monthly cost of living for a family in Loveland is $4,907. And for one person, it came in at $2,010. Now, you can see that this is slightly less expensive than Longmont, which came in at $5,292 for a family and $2,569 for a single person. The median after-tax salary in Loveland came in at $4,311, and Longmont jumps up to $7,554. And you can start to see the trends where these numbers are. And it makes complete sense that you would need a little bit of a higher income to support a slightly higher cost of living in Longmont. Now, I have to give Loveland another point, as it is a clear winner when it comes to the cost of living. Loveland is now well ahead of Longmont with a total score of 3 compared to Longmont's 1. A city can grow and change over time, but one thing you can't change about a city is its geographical location, which significantly contributed to our decision on where we wanted to call home. Both Loveland and Longmont are north of Denver and have access to all of the same things, but travel time will vary based on where you need or where you want to go. If you work in or frequent Denver for whatever reason, Longmont will be your clear choice, as it only takes 45 minutes to get to the Denver International Airport compared to Loveland's estimated time of 53 minutes. On the other hand, Loveland is a better choice if you plan to frequent Fort Collins, as it is only a 30-minute drive compared to Longmont's 46-minute drive. Now, we can't talk about Colorado without discussing outdoor adventure sports like mountain biking, hiking, skiing, or snowboarding. All the ski resorts are located on I-70, and I picked Arapahoe Basin as a destination because it's located in the middle of all the rest of the resorts you're gonna find along I-70. Now, Loveland to Arapahoe Basin is just under a 2-hour drive, coming in at 111 miles, versus Longmont coming in at 97 miles and roughly an hour and 45-minute drive. Now, don't discredit this. Your geographical location is incredibly important for winter sports enthusiasts, as you can spend significantly less time in the car over the course of a season, and that season over the course of how long you live in the city. Now, let's say you want to go play in the Rocky Mountain National Park. Longmont is only a 48-minute drive, while Loveland is going to take around 56 minutes to get there. Now, in my opinion, Longmont squeaks out a win here, as it is closer to Denver, I-70, and the Rocky Mountain National Park. Now, if we take a look at the scoreboard, Longmont is sitting 1 point behind Loveland at 3-2. Moving into our next category, outdoor activities. Now, both Longmont and Loveland are going to offer great parks, views of the Rocky Mountains, and a number of walking and biking paths throughout the cities. Both cities are a biker's paradise with dedicated bike routes, bike lanes, and a large biking community. Loveland and Longmont will also have something to offer for all you water lovers out there. Loveland has 2 major lakes, Lake Loveland and Boyd Lake. Lake Loveland is private, and the recreational rights belong to the homeowners that actually surround the lake. So the public is not allowed to launch any kind of watercraft into the lake, and swimming is allowed only at the South Shore Beach during the city operation hours. North Lake Park borders the lake's north side and features a swimming beach, fishing, playgrounds, tennis courts, basketball courts, picnicking, and softball fields, as well as an amphitheater for all of your general outdoor fun. This section of the lake is one of my family's favorite spots. The kids absolutely love getting out on the paddleboard and having a safe place to swim. Now, let's talk about Boyd Lake State Park. And Boyd Lake has something for everyone. We're talking boating, fishing, camping, picnicking, swimming, hiking, biking, and hunting. Now, you are also allowed to have all types of watercraft on the lake, including ski boats, fishing boats, jet skis, sailboats, and canoes can be used on Boyd Lake's over 1,700 surface acres of water. Gosh, I kind of want to go to the lake right now. See ya. Just kidding. Boyd Lake also has a sandy beach, a pavilion for swimmers, and a modern campground with 140 paved pull-through sites that can actually accommodate vehicles up to 40 feet in length. So all you glampers out there, this is definitely a place you want to check out. Now, things get interesting here, as Longmont also has 2 main lakes for its residents to enjoy. Now, let's start by talking about McIntosh Lake Reservoir, an amazingly beautiful lake located in the northwest corner of Longmont. You can use non-motorized watercrafts on the lake, and if you don't have a paddleboard, don't worry, as there is a 3-mile loop around the lake for running, walking, and biking. Now, our family is entrenched in all of these outdoor activities. My kids love going to McIntosh Lake and enjoying the 2 parks that are lakeside, as well as skateboarding around the trail and just hanging outside and having an absolute blast. Union Reservoir is the second lake in Longmont, providing 736 acres of water for your outdoor enjoyment. Wakeless boating is allowed on the reservoir, but jet skis are not allowed. Union Reservoir has one of the best beaches in the area with real sand. Now, you might be laughing at this, but it's true, because everything here in Colorado is made of rock. And what I have found is that most of the lakes don't have real sand, they have a mixture of rock and gravel. So when you can find a real sand beach to put your toes into while you're staring at the beautiful Rocky Mountains, it is a win for sure. Now, how does the scoreboard look after this round? And I'm glad you asked, as both Longmont and Loveland will receive a point in this round, as they offer relatively the same lake and waterfront experiences. The total after the last round has Loveland with a total of 4 points and Longmont with a total of 3 points. who's going to win this city shootout? Drop me a comment and let me know which town you think is gonna walk away with the win. Now, you simply can't talk about Loveland or Longmont without talking about community, relationships, and quality of life. And both of these cities are champions in this category. True community and connection is something that must be planned and executed. And both cities do this at an extremely high level. No matter what age you are or what you are into, you will find other people just like you, and this city's role is to bring you together to establish your community of friends. Community involvement creates culture, and if you relocate, you will become a part of the cultural movement that is Living Colorado. A culture rooted in outdoor adventure, microbreweries, family, faith, and fun. Now, this is another tie, as both Loveland and Longmont will be receiving a point in this round. And that means we have crowned a champion in the city shootout, Longmont versus Loveland, with a total of 4 points for Longmont and a total of 5 points for your winner, Loveland, Colorado. To wrap it up, both cities have a lot to offer residents, with a clear line drawn in the sand in 2 categories. Loveland will be less expensive than Longmont when it comes to housing and cost of living. And Longmont has a better location for those looking to be closer to Denver, Boulder, and all of the adventure that you can find up I-70. Both Longmont and Loveland offer incredible opportunities, but they come with a different price tag. Real estate is competitive in both cities, and the cost of living is slightly above the national average. The choice between the two ultimately depends on your personal preference and your financial situation. Thank you for joining me in this city shootout, and if you've lived in either city or have any questions about these places, please share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to drop me a like, hit the subscribe button and bell notification so you don't miss my weekly videos teaching you every single thing you need to know about what life is like right here on the Front Range. I will see you in the next video, and remember, stay adventurous.